Ethena, also known as ENA, is one of the hottest names in DeFi right now, and the current market is showing exactly why it's getting so much attention. The token is trading around 74 cents today, up more than 15% in the last 24 hours and almost 20% over the week, backed by huge trading volumes that crossed over $1 billion. The rally is not random. It's been fueled by some massive moves from the team and increasing trust from the community. One of the biggest headlines is Ethena's aggressive buyback program. The project already announced a $260 million buyback earlier this year, and now they've doubled down with a new $310 million buyback. Together, that's over $500 million in supply reduction, cutting about 13% of ENA's circulating tokens and signaling that the team is confident about long-term growth. Moves like this create scarcity and can add real strength to price support. At the same time, Ethena's synthetic dollar, USD, has exploded in adoption. It's now holding a market cap above $12 billion, making it the fastest-growing digital dollar in crypto history. This growth is what makes Ethena different. Its yield model is built on a delta-neutral strategy using perpetual futures, and it's managed to keep attracting users who are looking for high but sustainable returns. On top of that, institutional channels are opening up, with FalconX adding support for USD, and more traditional treasury partners like StablecoinX raising hundreds of millions to back the ecosystem's reserves. All of this creates real momentum that separates ENA from most other DeFi experiments. Looking at price predictions, technicals show strong support around 61 cents. If this level holds, analysts are watching 96 cents as the next near-term target, and a breakout from there could push ENA toward $1.30 or even higher. Medium-term forecasts suggest the token could see some pullbacks, with unlocks and distribution putting pressure on price, but most models keep ENA between 55 cents and 75 cents through early 2025. Long-term, the outlook gets much more ambitious. Arthur Hayes, one of crypto's biggest names, has floated the idea of ENA multiplying by 50 times by 2028 if stablecoin adoption continues and USD keeps scaling at its current pace. More conservative projections point towards steady growth, with realistic ranges around $1 to $1.50 over the next couple of years. Of course, there are risks investors can't ignore. Token unlocks are coming, and when nearly 100 million ENA hit the market, that can trigger short-term selling pressure. Ethena's yield strategy is also highly dependent on funding rates, which have already dropped from 60% earlier in the year to under 5% today. If yields keep falling, the sustainability of USD could be tested. There's also concentration risk, since a lot of Ethena's liquidity is tied to protocols like Aave and Pendle, plus exposure to centralized players, which adds another layer of fragility. So is ENA safe to invest in? The answer depends on your risk appetite. If you're looking for stability, this is still a speculative bet with lots of moving parts. But if you're bullish on DeFi innovation and you believe synthetic dollars and yield-bearing stable assets are the future, Ethena stands out as one of the most compelling tokens in the space right now. With institutional backing, massive buybacks, and a fast-growing user base, ENA has both momentum and narrative on its side, even if it's still a high-volatility asset.